Hey, what's up, guys? Well, felt like playing with fire today, so I'm going to do a review on some cool matches. Got these from County.com. These are $3.50 for a box of 25. They're called the Stormproof matches. They are, by far, for me playing with them, the coolest, most efficient emergency matches that are out there. I mean, they're just amazing. I'm going to do a little test for you. I'm going to be sticking this in water, as well as some snow. I knocked off the icy part, so I have some fluffy snow here. And just basically a review of them, as well as a test. I'm going to put them up directly to the book of matches that comes in an MRE kit. So this is literally government matches. I already ate the government cheese out of this MRE, so now we're going to have to try the matches. But anyway, just going to go over everything with you, just like a normal review. But anyway, here's the box. There's strikers on both sides, which is cool. But what I really like about this pack of matches is that on the inside, if you can get them out, there we go. On the inside, they give you another 2 strikers, totally sealed in plastic. Now, why is this cool or important? Because anyone who's been out, you know, in the wild and in a crappy condition, whether it's wet or rainy or snowy winter, anything like that, you'll know that as soon as your box of matches, as soon as that striker gets wet, it's completely useless. Completely useless. So having separate strikers that are in the box, that are sealed in plastic, so that you always have a dry striker or strike area, is actually really important. I think that's awesome. So anyway, here's what they look like. Let's break into this. I'm going to kneel down here in the snow, which stinks, but anyway. First, here's the matches from the MRE. Just going to break into this and get those out. So there's our military matches. It says these matches are designed specifically for damp climates, but they will not light when wet or after long exposure, can't talk, to very damp air. So if they're specifically made for damp climates, why can't they get wet? Anyway, we'll investigate that further. So there's our book matches, which I'm going to stick in the snow for now. Here's our Stormproof matches. Let's take one out. First, let's light it normally compared to the regular matches. Actually, I'll stick that in the snow for a second. So here's regular book matches. We've all seen these before. Very common. Well, that wasn't very good, was it? Went out right away. There we go, a little better. Actually, my phone's ringing, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I told you, no one wants to talk to me until I turn the camera on. Then all of a sudden, everyone wants to give me a call. Alright, so anyway, I just showed you a regular match. I'll show you again real quick. I mean, it's a regular match, you know. It is what it is. In fact, these aren't very good at all. But anyway, that's just dry, right? So let's try one of these. I have one that's been sticking in the snow here. Let's get snow all over it, but let's try one of these Stormproof matches. So obviously the first thing we notice is that you get a much longer burn time, which is very cool. But the biggest convenience with these are just the conditions that this will actually burn in. It's still going, still on fire. Alright, now we're out. Okay. So, dry, you already have the advantage because they burn a lot longer. And they're literally bigger matches, which is cool. Let's see what it's like in a snowy condition. Now, you already saw that I stuck the other one in the snow. But let me try these matches. Regular, you know, matchbook matches. Try that in the snow. See how they do. Well, it's too wet. It's not going to light. So that's no good. Let's try this one again in the snow. It's not even really sticking to it. Here, let's try this. Let's put some snow on our strike pad. There we go. Alright, so snowy conditions. Still works fine. Still burning strong. Put that in the snow. Hey, what do you know? It still works. How do you like that? Alright, and we're finally out. Now, water test. Well, even with the snow, these are duds. I'm fairly certain this is not going to work when wet. If that's wet, that's wet. Let's try it anyway. No, just like regular book matches, they're just smearing, making a mess. Nothing's going to light. Let's try these now. Get this nice and wet. Let's put our striker, our box, in there. And give it a go. Oop. That wasn't very good, was it? Well, doesn't work when it's wet, does it? So, let's break into our other strike pads. And again, this is a huge convenience of having this. Now look, I said 2, you're actually getting 3 of them. So, very cool. Grab it on the match. Again, soaking wet. Now we know when you get the strike pad wet, it's not going to work, but that's why they give you the spares here. There we go. But what's really cool is you can stick it in the water, completely submerged. When you pull it out, it still works. How awesome is that? Let's try another one. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen as far as matches are concerned. Oh, there's even another one here. Oh, that's just the backing. Alright, so our strike pad got wet, so that's no good anymore. So that should teach us to be very careful with them. Not to let them get wet. Anyway. Just awesome. Very, very cool. So there they are, the Stormproof matches. They really are stormproof. In any condition, these things are going to work as long as you keep your striker nice and dry. But of course, if it does get wet, you have backup strikers, which is a huge, huge bonus. There's another one. Just amazing. I could do this all day long. Still works fine. Very, very cool. So there they are. Like I said, $3.50 for a pack of 25. It's definitely worth having in your emergency kits and so forth. Very cool matches. So I got mine from countycom.com. Of course, I'll put a link in the description box for you guys to check it out. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the demonstration. And I thank you for watching. Take care.